Well, I got some more news on Ragnar Nicholas Kristl. He went to court today. They postponed it a bunch of times. He's the gentleman whom accidentally, while he was drunk, killed Andrew Cross, Desert Drifter. If you're not familiar with Desert Drifter, please look him up, watch his videos. Unbelievably talented was an unbelievably talented journalist and conservationist, and he was just amazing. His wife Evelyn now, I think, runs the channel, and she's continuing his legacy. And just an amazing. He just seemed like an amazing guy. And I'm not religious at all, not even a little. And he Andrew and his wife are very religious, but they don't shove it down your throat. They're the type of Christians you should be, you know, not like the ones that we see a lot nowadays. But today was the court date. I have a connection in Grand Junction, and she told me that they waited till the last minute to sentence him. He got 15 years. That's all he got for killing Andrew Cross. Only 15 years for that. And my lawyer tells me that they'll probably break that down if he has good behavior. He'll have to serve at least 7 of it for taking somebody's life, and they'll probably turn him down the first couple of times, but he'll be out. I mean, he's 37 years old. He'll be out before he's 50, probably. And this is all drug related or alcohol related, and they'll take that into consideration. He'll get counseling. From what I've gathered, he was a military guy, and I guess he had trouble in the military. And he's been in county this whole time. They actually plea bargained for this. There was no trial. He was sentenced, and that means they made a plea. So I don't know what they offered him to begin with. I don't know what he was asking for. There's very little in the media about this. I've even paid a little bit of money and had my AI search records. AI is the best. That's the best way to find out, because you can just ask them, "Hey, when was the last court?" and they'll tell you. And all day today it said no. There was no sentencing, and then 7 o'clock tonight it said, "Oh, the sentencing took place." So we're an hour or so behind Colorado. I was just performing in Denver, so it's an hour behind us. But I'm happy the guy's going to be locked up. It's not a federal prison; it's a state prison, so he will be eligible for parole at some point. Federal prisons, I don't think they give you parole for stuff like that. But it's just ripping the Band-Aid off again, because there's no solace for any of this. That I'm not sure if I say he should be locked up forever, but he should be locked up for at least 36 years. That's how old Andrew was. I mean, I know that's not a rule, but he's 37, Andrew's 36. Put him in jail for 36 years. Make him pay that life back. I don't know if there was a monetary judgment. There usually is in these. They won't release that this quickly. It'll have to be filed. But that's the latest news as of today, October 2nd. They just went back. And also, if you guys have any questions about this, or there's anything I can, if there's anything I know that you don't, and they're not in the other videos, because you can go back and there's some other videos about this, please ask me whatever questions you want. But be careful of this desert dildo head guy. He's saying that he's Ragnar's stepdad, and he's not. I got in a big diatribe with the guy. And, YouTube has some good people on it. I've made some good friendships. But there's also those cruel people that just want to break down everything you do in the comments. And then there's other people that say things that they're not. That's what this guy is. He's a musician, kinda. He's not really. I mean, I listen to some of his music. It should crash. His music should die in a car accident. I'm not even trying to be funny about that. But in any case, be careful with this guy, because he just wants to ring your bell about this. And this is something that I try to be pretty serious about, because I was a big fan of, still a big fan of Andrew. I'm a big fan of Evelyn. If you watch Andrew's videos, you will feel a peace. I mean, I've watched it on my phone, on my laptop before, and just sat there and felt good about it. because the way he covered things and the way he filmed and his cinematography was just light years ahead of other videos. But that's all. That's all the information I really have on it right now. There's nothing on the internet about it. I even searched the records for Grand Junction, and they update about every week from 7 days before. I don't know why they do that, but that's the best I can find right now. If you uncover any information I don't, please message it to me or whatever. I'll add it. But please subscribe. Keep in touch with us. We will do more on this. And plus, I just got a silly channel. Just keep in touch. I try to keep my finger on the levity. But thanks for tuning in, and I'll do what I can to keep everybody updated. Take care.